What is up, your host, Tyler Horror? What is up, your host, Tyler Horror is back with another 2000 year review continues with No Way Out. Really good. A good last stop before WrestleMania 16. Not calling it WrestleMania 2000. But, anyways. February 27th at the Harvard Civic Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Of course, at the Rumble, The Rock won the Rumble match. Big Show found out there was an eyewitness where The Rock's feet hit the floor first. And this leads to this match. And then we got Rock made fun of Big Show's haircut, saying, "Somebody's got a haircut." And yeah, of course the Hell in a Cell match where he's saying, you can pick any type of match you want. And Cactus Jack chose Hell in a Cell, and Triple H's face like, and he said, "But I want your career on the line." And Cactus said, "You put your title on the line. You got it." And yeah. Basically, the matches were only built between those two matches. Anyways, oh yeah. Let's just get on to it, actually. With Kurt Angle defeats Chris Jericho to win the Intercontinental title. This is kind of weird. Kurt Angle was the European champion around this time. And yeah, why can't they do both titles on the line? And yeah, Angle comes the third man to hold both IC and European titles. The other two were being D'Lo and Jeff Jarrett, but yeah. This was good. I think their King of the Ring match, like, months later is better than this match, but yeah, not funny. Kurt Angle lost it 2 months later, WrestleMania to both Jericho and Benoit. Anyways, 6 out of 10. They're gonna be the Dudleys defeat the New Age Outlaws to win the tag team titles. These two teams had better matches in 2006. Oh, look at that. Go back to those two. Their Sacrifice and their Slammiversary 2006 and their Victory Road match I thought were good. Between, we had Brunner Run and Abyss on their opposing the James game by that time. We had Abyss. Team 3 had Brother Run, aka Spike Dudley. 6 set. 6. I give a 5, actually. 5. Actually, I'm giving it a 6. Mark Henry defeats Viscera. This should have been the Heat match. Dud. Andrew Christian defeats the Hardy Boys to become the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles. Yeah, the APA were protecting Terry, and then she turned on them, and then these two will be in the triple threat tag team match at WrestleMania. So yeah, a 7. Then we have Taz defeating Big Boss by, I guess, disqualification, although it was just a random brawl, and yeah, this should have been the Heat match either. I'm not gonna rate it because this was not I don't think there wasn't a bell. Yeah. X-Pac defeats Kane in a no-holds-bar match. The story, off and on. This was another good match. But they were tag team partners. Then X-Pac turned on Kane to reunite with Triple H and the Outlaws. Then they have a match at Survivor Series, which ended at disqualification, and then they have the match at Armageddon in the cage, which is kind of weird. You have a cage match at Armageddon, then 2 months later, a no holds barred match. Yeah, and Tori turns on Kane with Xbox, and then Paul Bear randomly comes back. Last time we saw him was SummerSlam. As far as pay-per-views, I think it was SummerSlam '99 when he was with Undertaker and the Big Show. I think he had surgery around this time, around that time when he came back. Yeah. Um. Okay, he aligns himself with Kane because Undertaker was gone by this point until Judgment Day came back as the American Badass. Decent match. I gave it a 6. Too Cold defeats the Radicals. This was fine. This was nothing wrong about it. It was, yeah, they were trying. They were, I know. You already know by now. There were only 2 out of these 4 were successful. Benoit, although WWE doesn't want to mention him, but who gives a shit? Benoit and Guerrero, because they both won world titles 4 years later. Benoit wins the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 20. Eddie Guerrero won the WWE Championship the pay-per-view before that at No Way Out. It's funny, I actually saw those at the time. I give it another 6. 6.5. And we get the Big Show defeating The Rock. Yeah, I mentioned it. The Rumble match, it came down between Big Show and The Rock. And Big Show gets eliminated by The Rock, although shoot-wise, Rock's feet hit the floor first. And Big Show saying, I was robbed. And he claimed there was an eyewitness that The Rock's feet hit the floor before Big Show's. And Triple H says, if you find the evidence, well, I'll give you a title shot. Or I'll give you the match with The Rock at No Way Out. And Big Show did with the photos, and then didn't see The Rock's feet hit the floor. Triple H did not see The Rock's feet hit the floor. And then he gets the security guy, and he said he didn't saw Rock's feet hit the floor. Big Show said, fuck this, I'm going to show a video package where The Rock's feet hit first. And then Big Show, by the way, he gets a haircut in. Yeah, somebody's got a haircut. Rock's making fun of Big Show's haircut. Big Show cost The Rock against Benoit on a Raw, and on a SmackDown, they thought they put The Rock in the DX Express, and then Rock went at 2x4 nails the Big Show, and then, on SmackDown before this, Big Show threw Rock through a glass window, and, this in the main event are the best matches of the night, and this return Shane McMahon made his return, and now it's The Rock with the chair in alliance with the Big Show. I give it an 8. Rock will get his opportunity back like 2 weeks later, and gets his title shot anyways by beating Big Show in a match when Vince came back in alliance with The Rock. Anyway, then we get the main event. Triple H defeats Cactus Jack in a Hell in a Cell match. Title versus career. And Cactus lost. He's forced to retire. Although he retired his full-time career was over. He will become a part-timer later. Great match. I don't think it was good as the Rumble match, but I give it a 9.5 out of 10. And of course, Triple H, backed by Jones Cactus off the cell. Once again, Mick Foley fell through the cell. First it was The Undertaker, and now with Triple H. Kind of, actually this was the, no. I was thinking about, this was the first, no. Rocket, no. Kane and Mankind was the first Hell in a Cell match that did not have The Undertaker in it, although he was at rings outside the cell, but yeah. Cactus' full-time career was over. That's what I meant to say. he would become a part-timer later on. Because his body was worn out, and yeah. Yeah. And then right after, oh, by the way, 9 out of 10, or 9.5 actually, right after, choice to tell The Rock, since you had your opportunity and you blew it, even though Shane cost you the title, you, Rock, had to start all the way down to the bottom. And of course, these ridiculous situations. He had to win a handicap match to get his title opportunity back. Although he won by disqualification. Although, shouldn't that count? Because he won the match. Whatever. And then Big Show and Rock had another match with Shane as the referee. And then Rock's career was on the line. And Rock won thanks to Vince. And now he's aligned with Vince is aligned with The Rock. Shane's aligned with Big Show. Linda's aligned with Mick Foley. And then Stephanie, of course, is aligned with Triple H. Of course. Although they didn't get married until 2003, by the way. Overall, I give the show a 6. Yeah, a 6. Next up, Living Dangerously. Uncensored. And WrestleMania 16. And I refuse to call it WrestleMania 2000. Although they call it 2000 anyways. But anyways. Living Dangerously. That sickening scene. And uncensored with that Yappa Pie and his strap match.